Hello, thank you for you.
Hi.
Hello.
I had something similar but had Sally, but I go with that when you create with partner, how do not separate and receive from both streams, like you create for you and you receive from partner, not one or another.
That's a great question, and also a great lady question. I mean, we had a class that we were creating just recently called Being a Lady with Money, and there are a lot of elements with being a lady that I think this question pertains to, of really the willingness to receive from everything. And it's like, how many times do we do this thing of going into some sort of energy of lack, or, lack of us really, or competition when somebody else is doing well or better than us and we feel like we should be, but we're not. Rather than the willingness to be grateful for the greatness that others are being, and in that being willing to receive that greatness as you, because really there is no separation. So everywhere that you're using judgment to separate you from your husband, everywhere you're judging you, that's creating separation. All of the projections, expectations, separations, and rejections with this, will you revoke, recant, rescind, reclaim, renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate it all, please?
Yes.
Ugh. Wow. Times a godzillion, right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds.
And for any of your brains that are doing the whole house, sorry, did you want to say something, Kerti?
Yes, I wanted to say, but how to not give up you in this competition, like yeah. We have the tendency that the other is better. I give myself my things up and he is better. The commitment what you talked in the morning, my morning, your evening, the commitment to your life, how to not give up when you don't create, like for something you have decided you have to create your own, the money or for something, and you're not creating that. How to not give up you in this moment.
So, okay. Did you have something to?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess the question I was going to ask is, what's the value of giving you up? Like, what are you trying to prove with giving you up?
I have been wondering about that last days during Global Foundation, and there's this like valuing other or raising him up because he's not valuing himself.
Okay, cool. So what are you proving in not valuing you in that scenario?
That he is good.
That he is good and he is better than you?
Not better, but I can be smaller, that he could shine or something.
Right, cool. So this, thank you so much, because this is something that we do in relationships. And I mean, in a way, it's kind of really beautiful that you're like trying to empower him, right? Trying to build him up. But it's like, what if you don't have to cut you off and depress you and limit you to be able to be that for him?
What would it take?
So everywhere you're doing that, everywhere you think that is necessary, everywhere you think that's the only way, everywhere you've learnt that, and okay, so who did this?
My mom.
Like, did one of your parents do this? Yeah, cool. So everywhere you're being your mother, and everywhere you have duplicated and created you as your mom, will you just try and uncreate all of that, please?
Yes.
Yeah, right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Wow.
I heard a great conversation last night, because I asked another facilitator a similar question. He's got like, I don't know, 7 or 8 businesses, and I'm like, most people struggle to keep one business going, like holding one ball in the air. How do you do 7 or 10 or whatever it is? And he said, well, you think about it, you go out into the garden and you're aware of the grass and the flowers and the trees and the birds and the sky and the weather, and you're aware of everything around you. He said it's just the same. He said, just because you stop and smell one flower doesn't mean that you exclude everything else around you. So, you know, I wonder what lies of separation have we bought, are we creating, that aren't actually true and real? You know, it's not a how, it's that. We can have it all. We can have what you're capable of creating, Kerti. You can receive your partner and what he's capable of creating, but there doesn't have to be this separation. It doesn't have to be him and you. It's, you know, what elements of intimacy could you invite and be that would change this for you? Does he have that point of view? You know, would it, you know, if you put yourself into his shoes, would he have that point of view about you or your relationship?
He has, yes. It's one or another can create for family.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just underneath this, I'm afraid that he would die, I don't know, literally or something, when I start to create more, that it would kill him.
So everything and all that is, we destroy and uncreate all of that.
Yes.
Oh, times of God, silly and right and wrong, good and bad, 1-9 shorts and beyond. And anywhere you're accommodating him and matching his bloody, what is that, vibrational virtual reality,
yes.
or everywhere you're adjusting you to match him to make him comfortable and diminishing both of you, we destroy and uncreate that.
Yes, thank you.
Times of God, silly and right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And what if you're the one in the relationship that can just take off like a rocket and inspire him? It's like, you know, there's nothing more seductive for a lot of men than seeing a woman, you know, being her and being in her power and her ability to create, not excluding him, but including him at the same time. What if it's the opposite of what you think it is?
Wow, I take that.
And everywhere and anywhere that you're making him more valuable than you,
yeah.
Like it's like you're willing to on some level kill you, because that's reality. If you're choosing to limit, if you even know it, you know you're doing it. If you're choosing to limit you, you're killing you in a way. You're killing parts and pieces of yourself. So are you willing to make him that much more valuable than you that you would kill yourself for it?
Not anymore.
Cool. So everything that is times of God's name, we destroy and uncreate it all.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pock and pot, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And how many lifetimes have you guys had together?
A lot.
A lot. So truth, is there any lifetime in which he died as a result of something that you chose, or some like cool.
Yes.
Cool. So all the thoughts, feelings, emotions, decisions, and everything that is, and everything you created with that is keeping you limited now and in this lifetime, truth, will you revoke, recount, rescind, reclaim, announce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate that?
Yes.
And all the oaths, vows, swearings, fealties, humilities, commitments, and anything else we haven't asked for?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pock and pot, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Ow.
This isn't working on anybody else, by the way.